So friends, we are back with another sample paper of International GK Olympiad. It belongs to class 7 of the syllabus 2020-2021 academic year. This sample paper is already uploaded in the Science Olympiad Foundation website under the GK section for class 7. Now let's understand certain things about this exam. The pattern of marking or the scheme of marking is given here. Actually, there are 4 sections in this particular question. General awareness, number 1 section. Number 2 section is current affairs. Number 3 is life skills. Number 4, achievers section. Now the first section comprises of 30 questions, each containing 1 mark. The second section carries 1 mark for 10 questions. The third section carries 1 mark for 5 questions. And the last section, achievers section, a bit tough a little. It will be having 5 questions, each carrying 3 marks. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sections in total. The time given to you will be 1 hour in total. And the total number of questions will be 50. So altogether, there will be 30 plus 10 plus 5 plus 15. As a whole, it would be 60 total marks. So friends, before moving to this question paper, I'd request you to subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and give us a like if this video proves to be helpful for you. So let's move towards question number 1. Question number 1. Dugong is a key species of which of the following biosphere reserves? Dugong is a key species of which of the following biosphere reserve? Dugong is actually a mammal, which is a water mammal. Okay, it's not a land mammal. What is dugong? It's a mammal. Okay, so Sundarbans, first option, Sundarbans. It is located in actually West Bengal and established in 1973 as national park and later developed into a biosphere reserve. Sundarban is located in the Gangetic Delta, which is adjacent to Bangladesh, and it has got a reserve forest, which is famous for the Bengal tiger. Okay, and the second one is the Gulf of Mannar. Gulf of Mannar is located in the last portion of India, adjacent to that Sri Lanka, the northwestern part of Sri Lanka, the seaside, and the lowermost part of the Tamil Nadu. The area associated, the sea area actually associated with these two areas or adjacent to these two areas is the Gulf of Mannar. Okay, it's a large shallow bay actually. Shallow bay means it's not much deep. Okay. Nokrek is located in Meghalaya, Tura. It is famous for marbled cat, tigers, leopards, macaque, then red panda, primates, several species of primates, then Asian elephant. So Nokrek is not possible. Sundarbans is not possible. Dihang Dibang. Dihang Dibang is located in Arunachal Pradesh. It's a biosphere reserve located in Dibang Valley, Upper Siang district of Arunachal Pradesh. It is having musk deer, red panda, Asiatic black bear, flying squirrels, etc. But dugong not there. So the only option that you have, dugong is a marine animal actually, marine mammal. So it is Gulf of Mannar. Moving toward question number 2. This desert covers part of China, most of Mongolia. It suffers from having most of its rain blocked by the Himalayas. It is, the 4 names are given actually. This desert covers part of China, most of Mongolia. It suffers from having most of its rain blocked by Himalayas. It is, out of these 4 you have to find out. Okay, so let's see the options: Thar, Atacama, Gobi, and Namib. So let's move towards the pictures of these deserts. Where are they located actually? So children, we already know that Thar is the desert located in India. This particular area, the Rajasthan and adjoining areas of Pakistan, see the great Indian desert, it is called Thar. So this option is not possible because it is in Mongolia, China, etc. And see the location of Himalayas over here. Okay, so here we are with the figure of the continent of South America. See here, this is the portion of South America, the lower portion of South America it is. Actually, see here, it is Chile over here. Can you see the boundary? Chile. Okay, this is Chile and this is Argentina. This is probably Bolivia and this is Peru. Okay, Peru, Bolivia, Chile and Argentina. So can you see this Atacama Desert over here? So it is located in Chile actually. Now here we are with this lower portion of Africa, the continent Africa. See here, this is South Africa, this is Madagascar and Namibia. Okay, so the location of, see, Namib Desert. Can you read that out? The Namib Desert. Okay, so Namib is located in Namibia. So the fourth option, that is D, is also incorrect. So moving towards the Gobi Desert. So see here, it is the structure of Mongolia. This is the map of Mongolia and below that there is China. And this is the Great Wall of China. See here. Okay, it crosses the whole China, half of the China actually, and this is the border. So it is adjoining to Mongolia and China. Partly Gobi is coming under China and partly it is coming under Mongolia. See the Gobi Desert over here. So if it is China, see for example, if it is China and towards the southern side there must be the Himalayas, the Tibet, after Tibet there is Nepal and then comes the Himalayas. Okay, Nepal is also having Himalayas. So Himalayas can stop the raining over the Gobi Desert. Okay, for question number 2, Gobi Desert is the correct answer. So let's move to question number 3. Which of the following is the lower house of parliament? Which of the following is the lower house of the parliament? Our parliament consists of 2 houses, the upper house and the lower house. Okay, one is called Rajya Sabha, another is called Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha has 245 members, so lesser number of people here, and the Lok Sabha has 543 members in it. Okay, so the Lok Sabha has got all the members elected by different constituencies, people in the constituencies. Okay, by adult franchisees, people who are above 18 years of age, they can cast their vote. So they are elected by that process. Okay, and each member actually represents the constituency for 5 years. But for the Rajya Sabha, there is no permanent member for 5 years. They can continue up to 2 years, 2.5 years, and maximum it is 6 years. Okay, so the legislative assemblies select the Rajya Sabha members, while the people of India elect the Lok Sabha members. Okay, so it is little bit constitutionally upper post in the Rajya Sabha, and for the lower house, Lok Sabha, it is constitutionally lower post. So Lok Sabha will be the correct option. The rest of the 2 options, that is, there is no lower house and it keeps changing, will not be there. So coming to question number 4, we have, who is credited as the maker of Indian Constitution? Who is credited as the maker of Indian Constitution? So the question is directly, who is the maker of the Constitution? Okay, so option number 1, Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru is not possible because he was the first Prime Minister of India. Okay, he was known as the father of the modern India. All the scientific developments that took place after British India were under his guidance. Okay, second option, Sardar Patel. He is called the Iron Man of India. Iron Man because he was very decisive type of person and he was the first Home Minister of India. And he actually was the person behind the union of the formation of the particular Union of India. all the states which were independent princely states in India at that time when the British left India. He was the person who actually brought all the people, all the princely states into a single country, the Indian Union. Okay. And the third option, Lal Bahadur Shastri, no, is not possible. He was much later. He is actually behind the green and white revolution of India. I think you must be knowing the Jai Jawan Jai Kisan slogan. Because of him only, Indian dairy industry and the Indian farmers, the cropping system of India developed much beyond expectation because of Lal Bahadur Shastri. So he is the green revolution man. Okay, Prime Minister. He was the second Prime Minister of India. Now come to fourth option, B.R. Ambedkar. Ambedkar was the first law minister of India, under whose guidance the whole constitution of India was made, framed, and everything was done under his guidance. So Ambedkar was the person who actually framed the Indian constitution, and he was also known as the father of Indian constitution, maker of Indian constitution. Coming to question number 5, what is the full form of SMS? SMS is very common terminology, isn't it? So option number 1 is sure message service, short message service, safe message service, and D, none of these. None of these, first you have to cut it down. No, none of these nahi hoga. So come to safe message service. There is nothing safe message service actually. The answer will be short message service. Okay, it will be short. So moving towards question number 6. Feathers of birds are made up of an insoluble protein called dash. Feathers of birds are made up of an insoluble protein called dash. Insoluble means that particular thing must not be soluble in water, phenol or oil. Nothing. Okay. So first one, calamus. Calamus is actually the plant root rhizome which is used to make medicines. It's a terminology for a plant part. It's not a protein actually. Next is lignin. Lignin is a complex organic polymer that forms supporting tissue in plants. For example, the cell wall. So the cell wall in bark, wood, that gives it a harder structure, and providing rigidity to the structure is actually lignin. Because of that lignin component, these are hard. Okay, come to biotin. Biotin is the name for vitamin B7 actually. It is not protein, it's a vitamin actually. So it is found in milk, egg, and so many other components of food, and it helps in growing, proper growth of hair, nail, etc., and keeps the growth healthy. So biotin is also not possible. So option number A, B and D are not possible. We are left with keratin. So what is keratin? So the option is keratin. You can put it that keratin is the option. Okay, so what is keratin? So for sure keratin is a protein. What keratin is a protein that has 85 to 90% of protein component, rich in the amino acids methionine and cysteine. The moisture content of keratin protein is 40 to 65%. Okay, so coming to the point, digestive or hydrolyzed or dissolved. Okay, the structure of keratin cannot be digested or hydrolyzed by any of the given solvents that I mentioned. So coming to question number 7. What is the full form of 3G? What is the full form of 3G? So third generation, 3 gigabytes, 3 grams, and none of these above. None of these above will not be the answer. 3 grams is not the answer. These two you can cancel first. Okay, now you are left with 3 gigabytes and third generation. Actually, 3 gigabytes is a measurement of the computer memory. And third generation is it's a mobile communication that allows mobile phones, computers, and other portable electronic devices to access the internet wirelessly. So third generation is the correct answer actually. 3 gigabytes is not possible. Okay. 3G allows us to send much bigger files to handsets and came into existence when phones demanded more than just voice calling. Okay. Now you must have seen that we are doing so much of things with your mobile phone. Okay. But earlier it was not like that. When we were students, at that time we could just make a call with that mobile phone and make an SMS, just that. More than that nobody could do. Okay, so these phones were called feature phones. Now you have smarter phones. Okay, so you can do so many things. You can use internet, you can do calling, you can see videos and so many things what not. So like a computer only. So 3G service, third generation service, has actually enabled us. It has helped us to access these services through our mobile phones. So moving to question number 8. A farmer who regularly won prizes for best crop output explained the reason for his success. A particular farmer who every year gets prize for his cropping is a farmer. He makes crops. So cropping done by him is getting awarded actually. So he is being awarded for his cropping. So he wins prizes for his cropping output. Explain the reason. So the farmer says that for his success, this particular prizes and all that he is getting because of his good cropping system is because of the fact that I share my best seeds with my neighbor farmers. I share my best seeds with my neighbor farmers. Why did he do this? Why did the farmer then, the farmer is saying like that. If he is saying like that, he must be doing that. Why did he do that? Why is he distributing his seeds, best of the seeds out of the whole lot, he is distributing with the neighbors? Why? So we have to explain a little bit regarding that. So coming to the options, he did not want his neighbor to be jealous. No, if it is a GK question, you cannot go for these options. These are all absurd emotional things. You cannot take them. Okay, so option A is invalid. He really liked his neighbor. Again, this is invalid because so much of emotional talks are there. This is invalid, absurd talk. This ensured better pollination for his crops. So better pollination, there must be a point here. Let's see. He is a generous person. He likes to share. Now GK question paper will not have these absurd things. Why should he be jealous of his, not be jealous of his neighbor? Okay, why should he be liking his neighbor? And why should be he a generous person? So these things are not related to general knowledge questions. So first of all, you omit them. Okay, so you are left with this one. This could be the correct option. Okay, so why? Actually, this is the correct option because he ensured better pollination for his crop. So let's see how this is possible. I have drawn two figures here. This farmer, this is the farmer that who is winning that prizes. Okay, he is contributing seeds to his neighbor. Now neighbor is planting his own seeds with blue flowers, the crops coming out in blue flowers. Okay, and the seeds contributed or given by this farmer, the award winning farmer. Okay, so red flowers and blue flowers. Now here chances are that this farmer has already given seeds to this neighbor. Okay, so chances are here that the blue flower gets pollinated with red. Okay, let's draw like that, and vice versa, red one being giving anther to this blue one. Okay, here also it is possible, vice versa. Now what I'm going to say is that the possibility of genetic variation out of these cross pollinations is more than this case. Here the same flowers are being genetically same flowers are being pollinated by themselves. Okay, but here the case is opposite. A variation is necessary for the crop to become more fit, more healthy and more vigorous. So here the crop will be much more better than the crop here. This farmer, if he continues with his own seeds, will not be able to get better quality of crops in future. So for the sake of the future better quality of crop, he is contributing or giving seeds to his farmers, okay, neighboring farmers actually. So moving to question number 9. Many countries have their new names as compared to the past. Few pairs of new and old names of countries are given below. So here are the new names and here are the older names. Okay. So select the incorrect pair among them. Select the incorrect pair among them. So Thailand, Siam. Yes, this is correct. Siam is the another name for Thailand. Earlier it was called Siam. Burkina Faso, Upper Volta. It is also correct. Okay. So this is not possible because they have asked for the incorrect pair. Okay. Algeria, Numidia is also correct. Okay. France, Moldavia. That is not correct. Okay. France was not called Moldavia. So the option is D. This pairing is incorrect actually. So friends, we can see the list of certain countries, some of the countries that having the new names and the earlier names. The names given here, and you can take a screenshot of these tables also for further information and for attempting to different other questions regarding to this topic in future. So moving to question number 10, identify the name of greatest female athlete of 20th century who overcame severe asthma. Asthma is a disease of lungs and the respiratory tract, where you feel suffocation while you are breathing. The whole respiratory tract gets choked with mucus secreted by the bacteria, formed by the bacteria. Okay, so who overcame severe asthma and won 3 gold, 1 silver and 2 bronze medals in 4 different summer Olympics. Okay, I hope you got the information. So option number 1, Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is not a female athlete. He is a swimmer, American swimmer, so he is a male. So it's not correct. It's not possible. They have asked for a female athlete. Okay, and he is a swimmer. Jackie Joyner Kersee. Let's see who's Jackie Joyner Kersee. Jackie Joyner Kersee is the all-time greatest female athlete. It is this particular ranking has been given by Sports Illustrated for women for the 20th century. She is the all-time greatest female athlete. She won 3 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze in Olympics. She also overcame severe asthma. Okay, she is a proud athlete of USA. Now coming to the next option, Nadia Comaneci. Nadia Comaneci is belonging to Romania. She is a female gymnast from Romania, winning 5 gold in Olympics. Total of Olympic medals belonging to her is 9. She is one of the world's best known gymnasts. Then coming to option number D, Gabby Douglas. Gabby Douglas belongs to USA. She's a gymnast. Her whole name is Gabrielle Christina Victoria Douglas. Okay, she won 3 gold, and probably in different other Olympic, rest of the other championships, she totally got 10 medals. So this is all about them. So can we take this option B? B is the correct option. She overcame asthma and she is an athlete also. So friends, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like, and share this video to more number of people who actually need it. A subscription will be very much overwhelming for us at this moment. So as of now, and waiting for the next video, it's thank you from my side.